Here it is, the top 10 hotel rooms I've stayed at in Vegas. This is a compilation of the past few years that I've stayed and visited Sin City. Now, there are better hotel rooms and suites out there, but these are rated out of all of the ones that I have personally stayed at. I'll put links in the description below, the full reviews on each one for you if you'd like to hear and see more in depth before you choose which one you want to stay at when you visit Vegas. So getting to it, number 10. Can you guess? It is the Cosmopolitan. You would think that this was one of the best, but we have had some good, but I've had some bad experiences as well. Now, the rooms here are pretty much identical that we stayed at. I'm going to show you both of them. The first one is this one, including the snacks that you can't touch, a really cool shower tub. The bed seemed kind of short to me, but that was your view. Beautiful view. And then this is the second room that we went into. They were trying to redeem themselves. Again, it's the same, almost similar. I liked this tub and shower combination better, even though you don't have the view. But this one had a balcony you can sit out and still had a nice one. But anyway, number 9. This was a long walk to the nice room in the Aria. It was a stay well, which means it has fresher air, cleaner, everything. And this was the view. The beds weren't bad too, and of course the expensive snacks. Not all hotel rooms will do this. Beautiful bathroom though, like really, really lovely. I really like the shower tub combination here, all in one room like that. But that's a nice view to wake up to. So number 8 is the MGM. This one was another long mile walk to the room. But this was a suite. And oh my gosh, what a gorgeous, gorgeous place. There were tons of room in it. Huge sitting area. And you could have had a small party in this one. The view was so-so. The bed was super comfortable. This was one of the more comfortable beds I was on. The bathroom, wow. Beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous. But that was the view, and that zoomed in after you peek around the corner. So it was nice, but yeah, okay. Now, number 7 is the Home 2 Suites by Hilton. Now, this is not on the Strip, but this was a really great place when you want to save some money and not pay Strip prices so much. And it has a nice kitchenette. So especially if you're staying there longer, you want to save some money. The bathroom was small. And the room wasn't that big either. When you have 2 beds in there, it makes the rooms a little smaller. You only had 1 bed, you'd have a little bit more room. But it's still a nice hotel. And that's actually a sofa bed that'll pull out. Nice looking pool. Moving along to number 6 is the Virgin. This is another one that's off the main strip, but it was really super cool. I definitely would stay here again. It had a very hippie-ish retro feel. It was just fun. And those are mirrors when you open up those double doors. But yeah, it was kind of groovy. But a nice sitting area. The view was poopy. It was not good. The beds were cool. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the beds are low to the ground. And of course their bathroom was really neat. Huge, huge bathroom, just a huge area. But yeah, see how low the beds are? It was actually really comfortable. Don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell. Number 5 is Resorts World. Now this is a really nice newer hotel. And the beds were great. They were really comfortable. The view of the strip there is really nice. But this had some nice room to it. It wasn't huge, but I love the shower. No tub, it was just a shower with that nice bench. And then they had that privacy frosted glass door. But the view was really nice, especially at night. Number 4 was the most recent stay at the New York. Now you might see this as an older hotel, but they've renovated and it really looks cool inside. Had such a great feel to it. We really enjoyed it. The bathroom was small. It was not big. I love the tile, and the water pressure was amazing. It does have the tub, but the view, you gotta love that of the coaster. You can even hear their screams if you listen close. Number 3, and we're off to Paris. Yeah, the Paris Hotel. Oh, wow. This was a beautiful place. Talk about a humongous suite. And 2 bathrooms. Just stunning. One had the shower and then the other had a tub. Huge sitting area. Again, you could have had a small party in here. And they did provide the snacks, the expensive snacks, and then the 2 beds were really nice. It was cool with the TV sliding up out of the middle cabinet. The view wasn't bad. It was okay. Number 2. This is kind of like a tie with the Palazzo as well as being part of the Venetian. I included the Venetian because they're almost identical. And you can see the Venetian on the right, Palazzo right there on the left. Carpet down the hallway down there to your room was beautiful. They welcome you in Italian with your name right on the screen. But look at this bathroom. Oh my God. Just stunning. It is just so elegant. This is where you step down into the sitting area. Little dining table. And that was the view. Of course, we could see the Sphere, which was really neat. The pool's down below. So you can see where it's at, over by the Wynn and the Encore. There's your mountains in the distance. You can tell what day we were here. So that's the Palazzo. So now you get to see the Venetian. Now I stayed at the Venetian first. If you take a gondola ride, you can really get a nice view of the beautiful architecture of this hotel. You can find a link to the gondola ride that we took right there in the description. But let's take a peek in the Venetian. And you see it's just about identical. It's a glass enclosed shower. As you can see there, you step into the bedroom area and then you step down into the sitting area. It's about the same. There's not much different. We had a view this time straight on the sphere, which was kind of cool, especially at night. I don't know, I preferred the Venetian. Put in the comments below whether you like the Palazzo better or the Venetian. But number one, dun dun dun, it's the Cypress Suite at the Bellagio. Oh my friend Tina outdid herself in getting us this one. We had a few nights here and we had wished we could have had enough points to stay here for the whole time. Absolutely amazing. It was like a huge apartment. So let's take a look at the bathrooms. There's 2 of them. Wow, isn't that beautiful? Look how huge that is. That is not one of those weird pictures, you know, that are elongated. And each one had their own bidet. If you like doing that and having a bidet, you can have a little potty in your bathroom. The bed was nice and comfortable, and that was what it faced. I have never been in a room where the bed actually faced the window like that. So you had a commanding view of the strip right in front of you. It was pretty incredible. Check out the other bathroom. Now this is your tub bathroom. Notice when they have 2, they split them up. One has a shower and one has the tub. Of course, this one had its own bidet as well. But the view, whew, that's what really just wowed us. You could lay there all night and watch the lights of the strip. But even in the morning to see the sunrise, the skies were amazing. Even directly sunrise with the sun coming up right behind Paris. It was, oh, what a beautiful, beautiful place. This is why it was one of my favorites. I would say it's my absolute favorite of all. Oof, nice. Well, I hope you enjoyed this top 10 video. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you in the next.